Part 1. From the 10th century CE it is known that some monastery churches were equipped with organs. Organ pipes at that time mostly had the same diameter. The air pressure is produced by bellows workers, also called Calcants. One needed more Calcants to play a bigger organ. If the description of the Winchester organ from the 10th century CE is correct, 70 Calcants were needed to operate the organ. Part 2. First concrete descriptions of the construction of the European organ can be found in De Fistulis Organis, about organ pipes. And in Shedula, diversarum, artium, by monk Theophilus Presbyter. Shedula, diversarum, artium includes an introduction into the building of organs. An organ replica, based on the Theophilus text, was exhibited in Germany. I have tried to create a 3D model of the replica. Organs from this period probably used sliders and not keys. One slider could activate all pipes that are in a row. Part 3. Illustrations of how the slider organs might have looked can be found in Bibles and Psalters. By Edward Buhle, one finds a miniature of an organ player, which he probably copied from a Bible, dated with 11th century. Another illustration can be found in the Harding Bible from France. It shows King David playing a harp. And at the bottom, you can see musicians, one of them playing an organ. Similar illustrations of organs, as described by Theophilus, can still be found in the triplex Psalterium. And in the Elizabeth Psalter. The Felice organ variants, 11th century to 13th century. Part 4. In Bethlehem, 222 organ pipes from the 12th century CE were discovered during construction around 1906. In 2021, a 5-year research project was launched to restore this organ. Studies of the organ remains by music historian David Catalunya. No parts of the mechanics, case, or wind system have been preserved. I have tried, with the currently published insights, to create 3 fictional 3D models of the Bethlehem organ. Part 5. In In a dissertation, I read for the first time about a European organ in the Middle Ages in China by Xinlong Sheng. An organ is said to have reached China in the 13th century via Central Asia to the Yuan court. The organ was named Xinlong Sheng, associated with Sheng, mouth organ, high-level musical instrument which had been known in China for over 2,000 years at that time. Xinlong Sheng includes a description of the organ. According to this description, I have tried to create some fictional 3D Xinlong Sheng models. The European organ was rebuilt in China by Zhenzu and adapted to the Chinese tonal system. Zhenzu added 2 peacocks, whose feathers could be moved. 3 players were needed for the adapted Xinlong Sheng. A player, 1 person who operate the peacock feather mechanism, and a Calcant for the bellows. In the 14th century, 10 more copies were built without the peacocks. The 10 new models were called Etienne Sheng organ in the hall of the court. According to the dissertation, the 90 black bamboo pipes were played with bamboo reeds. 15 stops as 6 pipes. The instrument was appreciated at court, but could not gain a ground in Chinese folk music. 500 years later, the European organ instruments and the Chinese Sheng will meet again in Europe. That time, they will change the music world forever. Stay curious.